If you have to fill a volume with a structure that's repetitive, just keep what it's about you. You don't need to take a sedative. Don't freeze in a position. There's no need for you to bust a seam, although the options may seem endless. There are just 14. There's cubic, orthorhombic, monoclinic, and a trigonal. There's trigonal, triclinic, and finally hexagonal. There's only 7 families, but kindly set your mind at ease. Cause perhaps a variety, so there's no impropriety. Cause perhaps a variety, so there's no impropriety. Cause perhaps a variety, so there's no impropriety. Cause perhaps a variety, so there's no improprieties. The 7 crystal systems from the 40 Bravo lattices have hardly anything to do with artichokes or radishes. The grateful metals, minerals, conductors that we semi-kind, the Bravo lattices are objects that are crystalline. The cubic is the most important one in my experience. It comes in simple and in face and body-centered variants. An excellent hexagonal is not all diagonal, just pushing them and then just also really quite rectangular. The orthorhombic system has a less degree of symmetry because an extra crucial shows that the angle equals B or C of angle gamma isn't squared the silent signal. For monoclinic, if you're different or if equal trigonal. Of course, for trigonal, recall that alpha, beta, gamma are angles that are equal but don't equal 90, are angles that are equal but don't equal 90, If you squish the lattice up in every way that is conceivable, you'll get the least amount of symmetry that is achievable. It's called triclinic, then remains the one that really self-swings hexagonal. This was no Pinson, so we now may rest our brains. Well, that happened. Anyways, material science. So I've only been in the department for a year, but boy do I have a lot of memories. Some of the best and worst moments of my case life happened with this department. I mean, for one, I learned that song. But more seriously, you guys have been really cool to get to know and chat with. You know, Professor Matheson's experience from the private sector, industry, and academia. Professor Ernst's experience from the German university where a lot of famous physicists went to. Heck, even this fun little in-class clip I got from Professor De Geer. So the backstory here is that there's a husband and a wife the wife wants the husband to throw away an old sweater.
And I said, Catherine, that's one of my favorite sweaters. It's like a dear friend to me. She said, Sherman, it's worn out. It's tattered. It doesn't look good anymore. You should get rid of it. And I said, Catherine, you, of all people, should be grateful that I don't just get rid of my friends when they're old and worn out.
And he had a funny way of laughing, so after he told that story, she threw the sweater at me.
You deserved it, probably.
Speaking of De Geer, you are the one that got me into this. Thank you. Prior to taking 145, I genuinely had no clue that I would like material science. I don't even think I knew what material science was back then, but you got me in, and here I am. Then I took 276 with my 2B research advisor, started warming myself up to the field, and eventually liked it enough to get a master's degree in it. And Professors Matheson, Lewandowski, and CWRU. Thank you for showing me some of the more advanced material science stuff in your classes. Those 3 classes really expanded my horizons beyond what the physics department offered, and they were easily some of the hardest A's that I pulled off. But boy did I learn, like, a lot. And then this last year happened. Although the research didn't exactly go as planned, I learned some lessons that are arguably more important than having a successful research project. Last week I finally fully recovered mentally from the train wreck that was my project, and I'm definitely excited to be going on to Cornell. I really think I made an informed decision choosing a project and PI this time around. So thank you, Professor Carter, for showing me what type of PI would match me best. And thank you for giving me the project. I really did enjoy it, even though it really didn't get anywhere. Well, goodbye. Here are the videos from physics and computer science if you want to watch, and here's the main video that finalizes the series. I messed around with origami stop motion, and it's a pretty cool video, I think.